Hello everyone, welcome to Budget with Siân. Hi to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for joining me again on another video, and welcome if you're new here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today we are cash stuffing for the first week of May, so let's get into it. Yeah, so hi everybody. 1st of May, week 1 of May, cash stuffing. We're nearly halfway through the year. Hasn't that flown by? It's crazy. We have £285, I think it is. Let me just check. Yes, I think it is. Yeah, £285. So let's give the money a count before I forget to do that. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75, 85. Lovely stuff. There's Millie hairs everywhere. And probably Betty hairs as well, because it's getting a bit warmer now, isn't it? So I think they're starting to molt a little bit. Right, let's just crack on, shall we? Nothing left in personal. I don't know where that money went. I've got £2 in coins here. I have a feeling it was from getting my nails done, I want to say. Don't know, yeah. But there is nothing else left in here to come out. So let's do the supermarket dash. See what we get this week. We're moving 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is another book that you won't read. £5. I don't really read books, to be fair. So we're going to put 15 into personal. Yeah, I mean, Shane and the boys have just got library cards. So they go to the library like, well, maybe once a week, every 2 weeks, and get something, which is really nice. But I just feel like I don't have the time, which I probably do, but I mean, I definitely do. But yeah, there we go. Right, beauty, we're going to do 20. So that's now got 25. And I have got a free, no, I've got 50% off coupon thingy. And that's going to be ready for next time, because I'm going to get my toes done, ready for the summer. I need to find my normal nail polish, because I wanted to wear sandals at work like most of this week, and yeah, I had no polish, so I didn't. Millie is getting 5, so she's now got 10 in there. Sort of saving up. I'm going to need to get biscuits. No, I need to get litter next week. Actually, maybe not next week, the week after. I will need to get biscuits at some point, because Betty eats those. We're still mixing in her old biscuits, but she's pretty much just eating like Millie's biscuits before her own ones. So yeah, she absolutely loves them. She prefers it even to wet food, so it's good though. Clothes, we're gonna put 5 in here. I could have condensed this actually in my last video. I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Was it my last video? No, 2 videos ago. I've recorded, this is my 3rd video today, but I am going to condense that. I didn't even look in my Saffiano, to be honest. So that's got 15 in there, and I think I'm going to do the same for Millie as well. Yeah, just swap those out. I think everything else, yeah, that was all good anyway. I should have done that in the cash condensing video, but there we go. So yeah, clothes has now got 15, and going out's going to get 20. So that's now got 40. There was 45 in there, but I gave Shane's dad £25 towards my meal when we went out for his brother's birthday, for Shane's brother's birthday, the other week. So yeah, so that's all that done, ready to go for the week. So let's get into sinking funds. So nothing in car insurance. We're going to skip straight to car maintenance, and we're going to pop 10 in here. So we've now got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60. So I think that means we can colour in another one of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, yes. So we'll colour in one of these thingies. I definitely need to get some food after this video, because my stomach is grumbling. And I was talking about getting I was like talking about my plans for buying a new car, because yeah, I think it definitely needs to be on the cards like relatively soon. Shane actually messaged me when I was going through that last video with a car that they have at work, and it's an Audi. It's, I want to say it's an A1 because it looks really small, but I don't actually know. He did send me some more details, but I didn't properly read it. But yeah, so I don't know. It's an option. It's like 9 grand. I think, depending on what the finance would be, because he showed me like a finance agreement thingy, but that was with a £4,000 deposit, and I just don't have that. So yeah, it may be that that poor old emergency fund gets rinsed again. I mean, you know, if maybe if it does all work out, that car might be something that, you know, I look at doing, and it would mean that I would have to use that emergency fund probably, but I do really need a new car, because it's just, yeah, it's not great. But you know, I'd probably try and like save a bit of extra money. I'd make sure that I would be able to make extra payments if I can. That's always something that I look for when I do any like sort of finance or whatever. I want to make sure that I can pay off extra if I want to, because normally either it just reduces the term time, or it does save you a bit of money. So yeah, need to have a look into it, but it's an option. Self-care's getting 5, so that's now got 20, 40, 45 and 50 in self-care. I think I'm going to need to get some face bits soon, and I still need to book in that bloody cut as well. Days out is going to get 5, so that's now got 20, 30, 35 and 40. Ideally, I would have done the back to bank and cash condensing after this video, because it would have made sense, but I needed the money to be able to do this video, and yeah, so there we go. Date night is getting 5, so that's now got 25 in there, so you can colour in one of these. How did everyone hold up with the hot weather we had this week? At least it was down here in the south. It was very hot. It wasn't too bad, not as hot as I remember days last year, because it definitely got hotter last year, but we were melting at work. But it was nice, and it's a bit gutting that it's about 19 degrees today, I think it's going to be, but it's always rubbish when you're not at work, isn't it? But it's also going to be really, well, I say really cold, it's going to be colder this week, like by 10 degrees or something silly, but you know, there we go. Right, Scotland is going to get 10. So that's got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50. 150 in there. Short trips is not getting anything. Home improvements is getting 5. So that's now got 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So nearly 100 in there. Tech. Oh, tech's not getting anything this week. Sort of moved things about. So nothing in tech, and then it just leaves new car. And we are popping 25 in here. So 20 and 5. Oh, slided in there. So I can colour in 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah. So I can colour in 5 of these. And obviously, if I do end up buying a car in the near future, I would use any money that I've saved up in this to go towards a deposit, probably. Like I say, it depends on if they would take my car as a part exchange, then brilliant, because that saves like selling it and stuff, doesn't it? And that's something that's sort of making me a bit like, ugh. Yeah, it's hassle, isn't it, like selling a car if you can't part exchange it or something. The problem is it's just not worth a lot. I mean, if they gave me £1,000 for it, I'd be happy. So that would be 1,000. And then I've got 1,500 in emergency, so that's 250 that I could do. Probably nearly 2,000 with money that I've got saved up here, and potentially, you know, by the sort of end of the month or whatever. So yeah, there's £2,000 that we could do. I think the monthly payments were like about £100. That was over 60 months, which is a long time. Again, obviously, if I can make extra payments, then that's, yeah, I definitely want that. But £100 a month, that's with the £4,000 deposit. So obviously it would be more than that. However, I am trying to do £100 a month in new car. So that sort of like equals that out, if you get my drift. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we've got 250 in the bank, 270, 80, 90, £305. £305 in new car. Okay, so that's all the sinking funds done. So on to occasions. And I was going to spread this throughout the month, but like I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to need it before the end of the month. So Shane's getting 100, so 20, 40, 60, 80 and 1. And yeah, that's going to go towards food and stuff tomorrow. But I am probably going to need just a little bit more. It all depends on how much tomorrow is. But I'm probably going to need a bit more for a couple of weekends' time for when we go away. But yeah. Excuse me. Nothing in Christmas as well for this week. I've sort of moved it about just to accommodate for that £100 going into occasions. Right, so savings challenges. We should have 50. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 45 and 50. So it's perfect. That £2 of change will go into tin savings. Still a bit rattly because it's still relatively new. You will cross off a £2 coin though. And pop that in. We need to build that up so it doesn't make so much noise. Okay. We've got, where 20, 30, 40. Oh yeah, that's fine. We have got our £5. So we need to do our £5 for the roll it over. So let's see where that's going to go. 6, new car, brilliant. We like that. So let's just bring that back out. I'll pop that off to the side. So that means we can then colour in one more key. One step closer at a time. There we go. So we now have in here 250 in the bank, 270, 80, 90, 310. Lovely. Right, I'm not gonna bring it back on screen. Let's pop that back in there and close it up. Okay. Right, that's that done. So, well, we've got no change for the coin bags, but that's fine. I have I've done knockout 9. I think we should do risk the 6, see what we get and go from there, because some of these challenges now can potentially take a lot of money. And yeah, I'd rather, I don't know if these are the same amount. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I sort of don't want to have them all finishing at the same time, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I need to sort of, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, just try and stagger it a little bit, just so that they don't all end at the same time, necessarily. I mean, it's not the end of the world if they do. It just obviously means a bigger reallocation. But yeah, right, let's give these dice a little shuffle and a roll. Okay, so there's a 1 and a 2, a 2, 4. We've been kind of lucky with this so far. They've been relatively small, so we'll start with the smaller one. 2, 4, 1, 2, and then we'll do the 1 and the 4. Cool. So let's pop those back in the bag. I should just roll them out of the bag, I guess, shouldn't I? Probably be easier. So we have got 4, 8, 10, 14. So I feel like it was 14 last week, maybe not. Okay, so we haven't got any coins in there, so we'll have to do 5, 10, and 4 coins. But yeah, I'm going to swap those actually for that 20. There we go. Okay, so we could do a knockout 9. Maybe I do this one and then we start knockout 9 next week, and then they're all a little bit staggered. Let's do that. I've made the executive decision. Cards are over here, so let's get those out. Give them a little shuffle. I don't know why, but I really like shuffling cards. I could just sort of sit here for ages and do it. Let's one more, and then I think we're good. Oh, that was a bit rubbish. One more. There we go. Right. Okay, let's see what we get. So we've got a 9, 6, so that's 15. I'm going to go one more. 15. 16. I think we'll stick there. We'll stick there. So let's write those down. So we got a 9, 6, an ace. So that means that we did get 16 in total. And to make that to 21 is £5. That's right, isn't it? Yep. Okay, and out of interest, let's see what we could have got next. Would have been an 8, so we would have been bust. So some good stick in there on my behalf. Let's just pop those away. So a nice around £5 going in this one. Again, I might just change that because we have got some new challenges and I have set them at £5 each. So yes, right, let's do roll and save. And we were at this 8 last time. So we're moving 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is £4. So £4 to go in this week. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. I feel like we might get a fair amount on this one. We're already at about £25, so just over. Doesn't like all the coins in there though. Okay, so we've got 15 left there. Like I say, we've got 2 new challenges. Let's go glamping and we love you very much. Very much. Love you very much. Much. I think that's a you. Kind of hard to tell in this light. Yeah, so I might put £5 in each of those. That leaves us 5 and then those coins. So I might do 5 in these 3 here and then we'll just chuck the rest, I think, in the Stuku roll. Right. So we need to match 2 pairs of lashes. These ones are the ones I saw first. So £5 to go in there. And this is going to save to go towards self-care. That has got a purpose, that one. And the Let's Go Glamping, oh, it's come out. Let's Go Glamping, I think I'm going to have that as maybe like short trips or days out, something like that. So let's start this off. Shall we use, I'm going to use the green. I'm just really feeling the green. So we'll just cross off the trees even, and pop 5 in there. I love the colours of this one, it's super cute. And these are from the Geordie Maker. They were a part of a giveaway, so I don't know if they still sell, if they still have that, and same with this one, but yeah. Right, and then berry match. I'm just going to do black on this, I think. So again, they're £5 each. So £5 going in there. This one will save 120 in total once we have completed, and the glamping will be 50. So yes, right, Sudoku roll then. We're just going to chuck this money in. What have we got? We've got 2, 4, 6, 8. So if we do that for a 9, and then it leaves 3. So 9, Yeah, 3. So we'll have to do this 3 here. Oh, lovely stuff. I desperately need to do something with these coins though, because I've got so many. They do come in handy, but I feel like I just need to even just take a £5 out, do something with it. I want to put it in like the coin savings challenge jar, but because everything's getting a little bit full. But there we go. That is all of the money gone again, and yeah, ready for another week. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to do my best to get these sorted and scheduled and everything for the next week. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.